In this short video, I'm going to say a little bit more about the core orientation mark. Now, if everything goes well, we should end up with a core orientation mark throughout our whole core, and that core orientation mark might extend for trays and trays and trays of drill core almost throughout the whole core. But inevitably, there are some problems which come about when we orientate the core. Let's have a look more closely at this piece of core here. A nice continuous piece of core, easily orientated with the core orientation mark. But here is a fracture, and potentially that makes a problem for us in determining the orientation of the piece which comes after the fracture. But in this case, as in many others actually, it's not a problem at all, because we can match the two sides of the fracture so carefully together that it's possible to extend the core orientation mark completely accurately on through the rest of the hole, and indeed up to the top of the next meter of core, and even past the driller's block mark for the depth of the drill hole, and so on through a number of other quite spectacular fractures. So far so good, but then we do have a problem. We've reached an interval of core which is highly fractured, and the core has actually crumbled into small pieces with red and green colours indicating a substantial amount of discoloration due perhaps to weathering and alteration to chlorite, which renders the core completely disaggregated. And obviously in those situations it's impossible to extend the core orientation mark throughout the rest of the drill run, because the core itself has fragmented into pieces. And this is a very common situation whenever faults are encountered within drill core. The disaggregation of the core means that the core orientation mark can no longer be continued. And what the driller and geologists have to do is wait until the core is re-established as a nice continuous run which preserves the drilling orientation mark again.